Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan, and welcome to Building Disney episode number 10. Now, if you've been here for the past 10 episodes, you might have realized that there is not that large of a viewer base on the series. I mean, in a video's debut week, it's only going to get like 100 views. Well, this video I'm going to be sharing across this wonderful place we call the internet, to Minecraft forums, to like Disney forums, and everywhere in between, just in an effort to get some more viewers here. And I'm going to give like a background of the series, what's going on, what's going to happen next, what everyone can look forward to, and yeah, basically, I mean, everyone who's seen this show, for the most part's liked it. I mean, I've gotten so little hate, and I love it, and it's given me so much inspiration to keep going. And today's episode's also going to be a little bit different, because I'm going to have graphics and stuff up on the screen from older episodes and stuff like that, so you guys can actually get an idea as to what things look like and what things look like now and what's going to happen. So without further ado, let's get started with some background information. So back in, I guess it was beta 1.6 in like May or June of 2011, I decided to start making my favorite theme park in the world, Walt Disney World, in one of my favorite games, Minecraft. This was kind of my mission statement. Walt Disney World is one of my favorite places in the world. Minecraft is one of my favorite games in the world. Why not combine the two and make Walt Disney World in Minecraft? So I decided to start this, and I had single-player commands with too many items, and I got started. I made the entrance area and town square and a little bit of Main Street up to like the confectionery, and I took some pictures, some screenshots in Minecraft, and I posted them in the Minecraft forums, and I made a little video with some yogscast background music. Link to that will be in the description. I'll have a link to all the previous episodes in the playlist for season 2 down in the description, so you can get caught up if you are new. But it was very, very primitive. The ground was just made out of like wool, now it's brick. I just fixed so many things since then. And one of the things that I still have a problem with from that era is the entrance area. I think it's small, I think it still looks a little bit primitive. I would like to expand it, make it look a lot cooler. And the train station also, I just never got around to doing anything with. And then the area behind the train station, right in the front of Town Square, needs to be switched up a little bit. So basically, after I made that, and after I wrote that video and I put it all up, I took a break from the project. And in this time, the preview video got a small little bit of comments. My inspiration began to grow more and more and more the more I read them. So I bought Fraps, and I started Building Disney, which is the show that you are now watching. I made a few episodes with my friend Danny and my cousin Zach. And, like, I didn't think it was going to be that interesting if I was just sitting there talking to myself. You guys have shown me otherwise. You guys like that. We'll see. Whatever. And, I thought it was incredibly boring, even with them there. And just, like, watching us build looked kind of boring to me. But the first 3 episodes, I got, like, 10 comments, and they all were nice, genuine, awesome things. This is awesome. It's a great idea. This should be known all across YouTube. And it just made me feel great, and my inspiration grew and grew and grew. But at the same time, my life got busier and busier and busier. And I had to take a second break from this project after episode 3, which was last March, in 2012, March. At this point, if you want to go and watch the first 3 episodes, you might want to. And then after that, during my second break, another small pile of comments had amassed. They were, again, all encouraging. My inspiration levels grew and grew and grew, again. And then October 14th, 2012, well, 2 weeks prior to that, I had started building some stuff, and I thought it looked pretty cool. And I said, oh, how about I grab one of my friends and keep going? So I grabbed Thomas, and we made Building Disney Season 2, Episode 1, and posted it on October 14th of 2012. Now come back to Building Disney. And I'd only got it up to the hub and Cinderella Castle, which I am teleporting to now if I decide to cut the footage to where I am. And you have Cinderella Castle, I thought it came out pretty good. I was kind of scared as to how that was going to come out. The entrance to Tomorrowland, which I do at the start. That's going to be Fantasyland, Cosmic Rays, and everything over there. Crystal Palace will be right there. And all these buildings and stuff. And that's what I've gotten up to. So how about we go to the spawn, and I'll show everybody from the beginning what I've got so far. And, yeah, just kind of get you guys into everything. Over here we have the monorail station. I do traditionally start videos here and end videos here, but that kind of hasn't happened recently. Whatever, we'll see what I do. Monorail's gonna be going all the way around the Seven Seas Lagoon, which I do have completed over here. And, so basically, so you get off the monorail, you walk down, and if you think about Disney and you like think of it in your brain side by side, I just get really like, oh, I wish I was in Disney right now. And just like, it kind of makes me feel like I'm in Disney. Maybe just my incredible Disney, almost nostalginess, but I don't know. This is what I started back in like June of last year, and it basically had, to do things. I don't really use this anymore. I'm probably going to get rid of it at some point. Maybe even right now. I don't know. I'll do it later. Whatever. Boat dock, resort launches to Wilderness Lodge and Fort Wilderness. And I'm pretty sure they also have stuff to Grand Floridian and other area resorts. I just never take those. I take the monorail like a boss. Yeah. The bus station. The entrance. The entrance again, I think is kind of small-ish, and I do want to expand it and make it more detailed. The only thing standing in my way is the Seven Seas Lagoon. I don't want to have to move this whole thing back, because it is monstrous, and it took some annoyances in World's Edit to get working. So I just, as you can imagine, really do not want to have to move this whole thing, because it's going to crash servers and everyone's not going to be happy. So that's what I want to do at some point very, very soon. I might do that like next episode. Seeing what my courage level is in this whole thing. Having all of this fixed. Oof, it's not going to be pretty. Town Square, we got City Hall. We got the fire station, which might not be better detail now if this is where Magic Kingdom, Sorcerers of Magic Kingdom, I think it's called, is based now. I haven't been since that was introduced. And I do need to have a little bit of a research trip, if you want to call it that, to get all my bearings down and all my ideas. But I would have to change the fire station up a little bit, so it's not just the facade anymore. Town Square Theater. Now this is where I decided that I don't want to keep all the interiors like canon to what they are in real life. That's just going to be a big pain. So I'll just make it fun and interesting and Minecraft-esque where I can. And there was Mickey right there. And that was Belle, the Disney princess. Over here we have Tony's Town Square Restaurant. And I've never been in there either. So again, interior is just not going to show the way they normally would. You'll notice things like this all throughout the park. This is a hidden Mickey, started by an Imagineer in Epcot in the 80s when they were designing Epcot, and Disney management wanted to keep the classic Disney characters like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Pluto, Daisy. They wanted to keep them restricted to Magic Kingdom, but the Imagineers were not happy about that, so they snuck little images of Mickey in Epcot when they were designing it, and the term Hidden Mickeys kind of stuck, and they're added to every attraction, and they're in almost every attraction, every store, every restaurant that is on Disney property, no matter where you are in the world. You could be in Florida, California, on a cruise line in Castaway Cay, in France, in Hong Kong, I don't care. There's probably a Hidden Mickey where you are. The Emporium, which at the moment is just a big, empty, carpeted room. The Confectionery. I like this Hidden Mickey. I think it's even harder to tell when you're on the default texture pack. But yeah. You move up. Yeah, Main Street Cinema, and here is my homage to VMK right here. Yeah, VMK is my favorite. I miss it still. We move down. We have this watches place. It's a jewelry store. I know. I don't really go there, so I don't know anything about it. I just made that. We have more places. Hall of Champions. Never been in there. Another thing for my research trip. The bakery, which is going to be closing in February to make way for a Starbucks edition. Whenever I say something like that, it's about in real life. So the Hidden Mickey story was real, and this is really gonna have a Starbucks soon, which is pretty cool. Casey's Corner, interior yet to be done. This is the ice cream parlor, which again, I think, actually, never mind. This was recently reopened after a refurbishment. Plaza Restaurant is here. I made like one layer of that and I stopped, I guess. I don't know. With tables for Casey's, and the hub. Great time. The moon's just rising. We get a nice view of everything lit up. The entrance to Tomorrowland, in the distance, the Rose Garden. Our entrance to Fantasyland here, and then obviously through the castle. The castle, let me just use essentials to warp there really quickly. Is not too much. I have not done the interior yet, as you can tell. And if we go up here, this is going to be Cinderella's royal table, I guess. It's gonna have to be. And I'll make the suite, even though it will not be accessible by the normal guests. And yeah, that's basically what I have so far. And this is going to be the episode that all you new guys see. And even if you have been here with me for a while, I hope you saw this whole thing. Because, yeah, just a nice little refresher. I hope you share this with your friends who like Minecraft, Disney, both. I don't care. I just want this to be seen as by many people as possible because, I don't know, I think it just kind of helps my inspiration. I don't want to sound, you know, like one of those classic YouTube whores that is all like, favorite, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, even when they say that, when they say a like is a lot, it actually does mean a lot. Your personal messages to me, all of your comments and your likes, it just really like makes me happy every single time I read it. Not to sound sentimental or anything, but it's really true. So if you want to share this with all of your friends, and if you want to see more Disney-related content in the future from me, make sure the series gets spread on. I mean, I love how I've reached like 60 subscribers the other day, which I know isn't a big number, but it's big for me. I'm just grateful for that, and here's hoping that Disney does get bigger and better. Here's hoping that I go to Disney in like March. Here's hoping that my life is not as busy as it has been quite recently. I am a freshman in high school, and I've got a bunch of stuff going on. Hopefully it does not restrict me from making these videos for you guys. And I do want to not just do Building Disney. I want to also do some other games. Some of you might have realized that I did some Trouble in Terrorist Town and some Star Wars Battlefront 2 with my friends, and that will continue. And I hope you guys enjoy that as much as you like Building Disney, if not more. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for your support in Building Disney. Please watch the other shows I'm going to have going on soon. And I do have some other ideas for real shows that are going to be coming in the future. So yeah, let's close off with a nice image of Cinderella Castle in the dark. Thank you guys so much once again. Your continued support is just what keeps me going, keeps my inspiration up. I love it. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching.